A while back, I had an opportunity to review this toy. This toy is called K'NEX, and the angle that I showed you was how to use K'NEX for multiplication, and the kids had a lot of fun. K'NEX for multiplication, as you could see, you just hold them, string them together, and I'll leave the link to the video, and you can see how you can turn K'NEX into multiplication. Another thing is you have this wonderful jewelry you can make. But I want to show you something different, very different from what I've done in the past. And I'm very into art, and I love teaching the kids art and art education. But sometimes, especially for kids who may not take a liking to pen and pencil or even charcoal and, whatever materials you're going to use, the arts can get dry and it's not something they really like. But I do want to give the kids a firm, the best art education I can, and so we use K'NEX for art education. Here's one of the things that we do, and the kids actually, a lot of kids like it, both kids who don't like art and who do. So I'll start with something simple, and we'll use it kind of as pointillist, that technique, and we'll start simple, and we'll just tell the kids, okay, what do you see? Oh, you see, a circle, and let's just start by imagining a picture in your head. Just imagine the picture and look at the colors that you have around you. And then from there, focus on what you have, focus on what you know, and before you know it, something wonderful will happen. And as you can see, this is starting to turn into a flower. Now, we can keep it as a flower like this, but a lot of flowers do have a stem. And this is where the kids can kind of use their own imagination. Do they want to put a stem? Do they not want to put a stem? But the point is, what I'm trying to, point out with the kids, number one is the use of color. I'm using the pinks. I have two different types of pinks. I have the greens here. And I'm really doing things with it. If you have a large area and you have a bunch of kids working together, then you might want to do something fun with it. And let's say one child can work on the grass and the flowers here. You could turn this into some grass on the bottom. So you could have a few kids working on the bottom and kind of make a whole mural together. And then you can have some kids working on the top, and they can actually come together and build a sun if they choose that it's a sunny day. Or they could decide, well, that even though it's a sunny day in the blue sky, but there are also some clouds. And the point of this is, what I'm trying to accomplish is, first of all, a love for the arts. Again, not all kids do love the arts, and this is just a fun way to help them see different shapes and colors in a way that they may not have seen in the past. Another thing, it's a really, really good fine motor activity. The kids actually have to take the K'NEX, using their pincer grasp one at a time, and really, really focus on getting it the right way. Another thing, this is more for Montessori education. It doesn't bother me with I don't really focus on this so much, but if you are a Montessori educator, when you drop it, it makes a slight click. And so if you are a Montessori educator, something you would want to focus on is actually having them put it down, making little to no noise as kind of a sensorial activity. One thing I did do, this was a lot of fun actually. I'm just going to show you another scene that we've done, or just to sum it up, just keep on building. But something that we did do, we actually did this in the summer with a different set, so the colors aren't so exact here. But we took some of the darker, we built a little campfire in the summer using our K'NEX, and that was a lot of fun. The kids really, really enjoyed it. And if you have some, you could throw in a marshmallow. We're just gonna have to use this color for the logs right now, but K'NEX are such a versatile tool. They're so great for all different types of, let's get the campfire finished, all different types of fine motor skills. Again, I've used it for multiplication. As you can see now, I'm using it for art education. I've used them for fine motor skills, just the idea of putting these together or carefully arranging them. Some kids, especially when you're starting them off young, let's say, oh, you know what, I want another red one in my campfire. Let's get a red one. And they'll push it. Oh no, my campfire's ruined. So they really have to focus on sliding it carefully. If you are a Montessori educator and you do focus on the sensorial auditory skills, and you have the addition of, in a quiet room, placing it down gently. So Connect, it's just amazing, you know, what the kids can do. Here's another one we actually did. This is less obvious, but we actually, again, we've done a lot of these more towards the beginning of the year where the weather was nice, and so the kids actually got together and they made waves on an ocean because they just loved going to the water, and the water was so nice and pleasant. And you know, you never know with the kids' imagination what they're going to bring and what they're thinking, and this is just a really fun way. And we used it not only to build water, but patterns. You see, in art, it's not only about the physical colors themselves, but it's about the pattern and making more of an effect that you may not have gotten. And we kind of, well, built down a little bit to give it more of a shape over here. That one would go there, but as you can see, I'm using the dark and the light to kind of build a little bit, well, you know, a little bit of motion and a little bit of depth, and the kids really had a lot of fun this summer. And then we put a sun up because, of course, who doesn't like going to the beach on a super sunny day? You can choose to build a bigger sun or a smaller sun. But at the end of the day, Connect art education, you know, there's nothing like it. This really gives the kids a whole new art appreciation, and especially if doing pointillism, you know, bring it real, then give the kids your pens, your pencils, whatever, and then this is just so much fun. So I'm just definitely going to leave the link to Connect. I'm going to leave a few links, and I'm just going to let you know them right now. The first link I'm going to leave is, of course, to the multiplication video on how to use Connect for multiplication. Sorry, it's a blog post, not a video. Multiplication. I'm also going to leave a link. Amazon sells Connect, and Connect is a whole website with tons and tons of wonderful, amazing sets. So I'm going to leave the link to both of those so you can choose where you'd like to purchase them. And this is something that I would strongly recommend that you guys actually have for your homeschool classroom, because this is a great math manipulative, fine motor skill. They're fun, they're colorful. Look at this. Look at all of these just beautiful colors. And even in the colors, you have different shades. You know, look, I have 3 pinks in my hand right now, and the kids love it. They're attractive, they're child friendly, and Connect is just a wonderful toy. If you want to see more toys and activities and learning experiences like this, well, let me know in the comment box below. Let me know how you use Connect, if you have a different way to use them for art education, for math, maybe even for science. Hey, you never know. Definitely let me know in the comment box below. And if you like this video and want to see more great videos on how to use toys for education, well, then subscribe to my channel, because I have videos going out all the time, and it's all about hands-on learning. And when your kids are having fun, that's when you know they're learning. Happy playing.